Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Tuesday, September 13th edition. This is a live shot of Lion's Head first thing this morning. Still a little bit hazy out there, but we are expecting some precipitation in the forecast today. I'm one of your in-studio hosts, Maddie Evans. We've got a very special guest host joining us on the couch in just a little bit, and I cannot wait to introduce you to Skylar, so make sure that you stay tuned for the next little bit of Good Morning Vail. We've got a great show in store for you as there's a lot taking place. We've got an In the Community segment getting you in the know before you go. There's a lot still happening. Even though we're starting to slow down just a little bit for fall, there's a lot happening, and we're going to tell you all about it. Then we're going to introduce you to Anahata, a great yoga studio in Minturn. So maybe you need to get some Zen on, stretch a little bit before ski season comes. This is a great way to do so. Then Eagle County is going to be coming on to talk about the smoke that we are seeing in our skies right now and when we can expect to see that slowly dissipate out of our community. Hopefully this precipitation will help with that. The animal shelter is also going to be coming by to maybe bring you your forever fur friend. If you can open your home and open your hearts, well then we might have the perfect puppy or kitten for you. So stay tuned for the next hour of Good Morning Vail. We've got some great national holidays to celebrate today, one of which being Positive Thinking Day. So maybe today's just a good day to shift that mindset, write down what you're grateful for, and bring that positive thinking out. It's also National Kids Take Over the Kitchen Day, which this is my kind of day because I'm the worst in the kitchen, and so I might as well completely just be a child in there. So I'm going to take over the TV8 kitchen today and maybe do some fun in there later. I'm going to take a look at that local weather forecast with you right now. We are expecting those increased chances of precipitation throughout the course of today. 50 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 74, 40% chance of moisture. Like I said, partly cloudy skies early this morning, and then we are expecting those afternoon thunderstorms to come our way. West winds at 5 to 15 miles an hour throughout the course of today. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just expect that slight breeze to roll through. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see partly cloudy skies and then quite a bit of cloud coverage rolling in, few showers later into the early evening, and then that's going to continue into tonight. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, though, the temperatures down in the front range, slightly warmer, 90 degrees, a little bit of cloud coverage, but they're expecting mostly sunny skies down there. 74 in Vail, 76 in Avon, 77 in Eagle. You can see a slight low pressure system above Eagle County right now, bringing us those increased chances of precipitation throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 43 degrees is our overnight low, 40% chance of precipitation continuing. That sun setting just a little bit earlier by the day right now. 7:19 is when that's going to go down. Wind shifting direction slightly. West-northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of this evening. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, this is what we really need in our forecast right now. We are expecting to see quite a bit of precipitation come our way, and we could use that to help knock that smoke out of the sky, but also to help with that river flow and to keep those river temperatures nice and cool. 60% chance of moisture tomorrow, high only reaching 65, and those cooler temperatures are going to continue throughout the rest of the week, but we are expecting to see them warm up by the weekend and that chance of precipitation start to decrease by Saturday. We want to thank Lamina Jewelers for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, they're your one-stop shop for all of your fine jewelry and fossil and mineral needs. They're located right across from the Solaris ice skating rink, so make sure that you go check them out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to Skylar.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
Here you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
We love having guest hosts come join us on the couch because it always makes for a very fun morning. And I've got Skylar Brem joining me on the couch. Good morning, Skylar.
Thanks, Maddie. Good morning.
Thanks for being here
I
bright and
appreciate
early
it.
this morning. We had some coffee. We were chatting about all the great things taking place in the community before we came on, and there's still so much happening.
There absolutely is. Summer is not quite over.
Not quite over. We're approaching very quickly, but there's still a lot of activity, still a lot of great music to get out there and enjoy, and there's just a plethora of options now, and especially as we move into this weekend.
Absolutely. Starting with, we've got Oktoberfest still in
Yes.
Vail, right? Moving from Beaver Creek, Lion's Head, and now finishing off with the final big weekend in Vail this weekend.
Right, and in coinciding with this Oktoberfest, there's a car show taking place in Lion's Head. So if you're someone who loves vintage, very fancy, very nice cars, you can go over to Lion's Head and enjoy that. So you can start near Lederhosen, make your way from the Lederhosen to the car show, and then you can just do the best of both worlds right there, all in Vail Village and Lion's Head, which makes it super convenient. Do you like old cars?
I honestly, I've never driven one. I've never gotten behind the wheel, but I think it's always impressive that they can keep them so shiny.
Yeah, that's true. They spend a lot of time with the wax and buff on those guys,
Yeah, I
which
think a
makes
lot of love goes into that.
yeah, which makes it very nice. But as we get closer to the weekend, there's still some other activities that you can get out there and do. So we're going to kick things off up in Beaver Creek, or we're going to continue in Vail. Right now, Vail Symposium has some great programs happening. And do you know anything about the Vail Symposium?
It's a nonprofit here in Vail, just kind of garnered amongst the community to kind of put on events for what kind of holistic practices and kind of just engagement around the town.
Yeah, they do incredible things. So the Vail Symposium has so many options, and they do everything from geopolitics to maybe self-consciousness to purposeful living, which then when you bring all of that together, if you go to each and every program that they have, I was going to say performance, which it also is, but each and every program that they have, it expands your horizons so much. I once went to one that was about how art can put you in the same state as meditation based on making a personal connection to the art. And so their programming is really intense.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll have to definitely check this out, as I guess everyone else should,
Right.
with these events coming up.
It's absolutely incredible, and to find out more about the Vail Symposium, you can go to vailsymposium.org, get the full lineup, because the one that they have coming up very soon is about pulling the plug on stress, and this is on September 14th, and then they've got a 2-class workshop that's taking place on Thursday to unlock that creative side of your mind.
Okay, have you been doing anything creative lately?
Reading.
Reading? Hey, you
Using
get
my
in that state.
imagination.
I love that.
I know you do some creative things. Let's talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, you want to hear about it?
Just a little bit.
Okay, just a little bit. I got a bunch of wax molds, and I've been making rings lately. And I totally understand what you mean about that meditative state. Like when you get into that place, maybe 10, 15 minutes in, and you're just kind of in the zone, yeah, your mind just kind of clears out, and it's the only thing you can think of. Unfortunately, if someone tries to talk to you in those times about anything important,
Yeah.
that is not going to happen.
In one ear and out the other
Yeah.
very quickly, which that's okay though. Now something else. Do you like laughing?
Yeah.
I love laughing. Sometimes I do it so hard I snort. And if you want to laugh that hard, well, then you can go over to Vail and you can check out the Vail Comedy Show that is happening this Thursday. Now, this is a series that they do to kind of bring that lighthearted, uplifting beat to the community, and they do it at Bridge Street Bar. So if you are going, you do have to be 21 and older to get in, but the doors open up at 7 p.m. The show starts at 8. You can get there early. You can buy your general admission tickets, and then you can just go enjoy some good old-fashioned giggling.
I love that. And stand-up comedy is a good way to kind of, relax a little bit, let somebody else explain to you the same troubles they're going through in life. So,
Right.
yeah.
It's a great way to laugh about maybe something that we wouldn't typically laugh about, which makes it, it's like a good form of therapy almost, which is nice.
Absolutely.
And then something else that's taking place on Thursday. Thursday is just like literally packed full of events. But on Thursday, you can make your way up to Beaver Creek and you can enjoy the Vail Performing Arts Center for one of the Underground Sound Series shows. This is going to be the second show in the series. I was there on Friday. It was amazing.
As Villar always is.
As Vail always is. With just over 530 seats, there's not a bad seat in the house. The acoustics are amazing. The ambiance is amazing. Now you can see the entire Underground Sound lineup on the screen right now, and as this is feeding through, you can go online and you can buy your tickets. Some of them are becoming limited availability, so you have to buy your tickets while you still can, but these shows are legendary.
They're wonderful. And these are kind of up-and-coming artists where it's the kind of show where when they've made it in 2 years, you get to tell all your friends, oh, I saw them before they were cool.
Right, which is like the best thing ever, and it's really cool just because what a perfect venue it is, and the
really
Underground Sound Series is built as a Love for the Locals series, which means that it's very cost efficient.
Okay, I didn't know about that, so.
You learn something new every day.
Especially hang out with you.
I'm here to just like guide you through your experience here
Through life.
here in Vail. Something else that's happening on Thursday down in Avon is the community picnic. So if you have really loved everything that Avon has done for the community, well, you can get out there on Thursday and you can enjoy the community picnic. There's going to be free barbecue while supplies last, but there's going to be great live music. The biggest thing with Avon is to bring your reusable water bottle. They are trying so hard to be so environmentally conscious that just bring your water bottle.
Yeah, the Zero Waste campaign.
The Zero Waste campaign, how cool is it that our community does things like
I love
this?
that they care. It's terrific.
It is terrific. And then continuing into the weekend here in Avon, you can go enjoy a fabulous music festival that's going to take place, the Heart and Soul Music Festival. We're bringing out
jazz.
yeah, we're bringing out some soulful music, which is the perfect way to start to wrap up summer really in Avon. They did their end of summer event, and now they're just bringing in some soulful music to really just like keep the excitement going.
I think New Orleans meets the Rockies.
Yeah, which is everything that we want and then some.
Yeah, without the humidity.
Without the humidity. That way, if you like spend the time to straighten your hair, it stays straight, you know? It's important. These are big factors.
Yeah, so everyone's going to also be looking great.
Everyone's going to look great. Everyone's going to feel great. That means everyone's going to dance great, and we love to see that. There's so many great things taking place in the community. Now, if you want to get the full lineup of activities taking place in Vail, you can go to discovervail.com. If you want to buy your tickets for the Vail Symposium, you can go to vailsymposium.org. If you want the lineup of activities happening here in Avon, you can go to avon.org. And then to buy your tickets for the Vail Performing Arts Center, you can go to vailpac.org. I'm like an encyclopedia of websites.
There's a list of links.
A list of links so you can enjoy your time here in Vail. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to Anahata.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everyone. Our very own Maddie Evans actually just had a chance to talk with the owner over at Anahata in Midturn. This is a new yoga studio, so if you're kind of getting ready to precondition for the ski season, maybe limber up in general, get your Zen on, or just stretch out and kind of feel limber, stick around. Maddie kind of met with the owner there and is going to give us a little more information about Anahata over in Minturn. It's a new yoga studio.
If you want a great place to relax and kind of find your inner zen, well, Anahata here in Minturn is a perfect place to do so. And I'm standing with the owner, Chelsea. Thank you so much for meeting me this morning, Chelsea.
Thanks for being here.
Your space is beautiful. It smells good. It's relaxing, and it gives you kind of that cabin-y feel when you come in that just makes you want to sit down and like find your zen.
Yeah, that's the goal, right? That's the goal. You know, it's with nice wood floors and the fireplace and all the earthly tones. It's just really grounding, and that's our goal. When you walk in, we want you to kind of leave everything else behind and have all of that sensory experience where you feel like you're walking into somewhere else and just can really relax.
And so how long have you guys been here in Minturn?
So we've been here for about 3.5 years.
And what inspired you to open Anahata?
I've been teaching in the Valley for about 10 years, a little over 10, and I've been practicing for well over 20, and I've managed different studios, and I felt like I was teaching a little bit but not quite enough. And then I live here in Minturn, and the space became available, and someone actually said to me, I saw your yoga studio down the street. I was like, what? Oh, wow. That, planting the seed, and I went and I looked. I was like, wow, I think this could work. And at that point, I just kind of took a leap of faith and realized that if I didn't, I would regret it. And 3.5 years later, here we are, and it's been a journey, and it's been really fun.
I mean, I can only imagine that this is such a cool space, and Minturn is such a cool, quaint place to just come, spend your time, soak up the sun as you run around a little bit, but then come in and just relax and let all those worries drift away, which I think right now, after everything we've had going on in the world, it's really important that people give themselves that space and that time to do so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we really are trying to honor self-care. So Anahata, it's a Sanskrit word. It means the energy center of the heart. So we have multiple energy centers in the body, but really honoring that self-care, that heart space. I think a lot of people think self-care is this luxury, and I think right now we really need it. And even if you're not what we consider a yogi, I mean, we offer so many things here as far as like sound healing, meditation, breath work. We can do one-on-one sessions if you're like, I kind of want to try it, but I'm a little bit nervous. Or even if you're rehabbing an injury. I mean, we work with everyone. And for me, Anahata, it's that place of heart. So we want everyone to feel welcome, whether they're an experienced yogi or if it's their first time here.
Let's go back to this injury recovery, because I have a very bad shoulder, and I talk about it very frequently only because it is something that we all experience here. We're all kind of adrenaline junkies and athletes that are pushing our limits a little bit. And so I have a bad shoulder from a ski injury, and I've had a really hard time finding yoga that will work for me only because it puts so much strain on my bicep tendon, which is separating from my labral tendon.
Oh, no.
And so to have a place where you can come and you can kind of find that sports recovery makes it really important. And knowing that you could do it one-on-one where you can adjust the programming and adjust the flow to make sure that that person is not pushing that injury too hard gives people people even more of a safe place?
So that's something, we could work on that one-on-one, or we could do, 1 or 2 sessions one-on-one and then do the group classes and always offer modifications. So all of our classes are all levels. We offer what we call our solar flow, which would be our most advanced, most athletic class. But it's still, it's still all levels. And then we have a lunar flow, a flow to restore that's like a balance between the two, and then restorative is always really good. So in any of them, even if it's really athletic, we're tapping into the parasympathetic system. So just trying to slow down, relax a little, maybe get a massage from Carmen before or after, and just really tap into that.
And so what is this system that you talk about that maybe not all of us know?
So the parasympathetic system is part of our nervous system, and then we also have our sympathetic nervous system. Here in the mountains, we live in our sympathetic. So sympathetic is our fight or flight. We're adrenaline junkies, it's our like chasing away from the tiger, and like we're in that, it's that stress response. So when you come in here, no matter what we're doing, even if you're getting physical, we want to get into that parasympathetic system. So slowing down, releasing like all of that energy, coming into a state where you're supporting your immune system and you're just clearing your mind. So everything that we do is vinyasa based, even our restorative. So vinyasa means movement with breath. And even if we're just staying still, we're cueing the breath. So when you're cueing the breath, you're connecting with your mind and we're trying to clear it. So, that like rat race that's going on in your head all day long is that sympathetic state. We're just trying to get you slow down a little bit and just feel good.
Helps people live in the moment, which is something that we're all really struggling with social media, and then with all of the craziness in the world and everything that's kind of happening, especially here in our community. We have such a busy, ongoing everything. Every day there's something to do, there's somewhere to be, and so people do take that in and they do let that wreck their nervous system, and so having a place to just come and drain that and let it go and let it fade away has to be so nice. And it's something a lot of people are nervous to get into only because they're like, I've never done yoga before, or maybe I'm really stiff, or I've got a bad shoulder, or whatever it is that kind of deters people from coming.
Yeah. And I think like I hear most often, I can't do yoga, I can't touch my toes. And that's like the best reason why you should, because whether you touch your toes or not, you're not a better yogi, but it's working on that flexibility. And even if, again, you're working with injuries, or I do classes for the Shaw Cancer Center, and some of them are undergoing chemo treatments, and like we're not doing the physical practice, we're doing the mental practice. We're tapping into, again, that parasympathetic state, getting you out of the stress response, where you're breathing. We're doing guided meditation. People are like, well, I've never meditated. We'll guide you through it. We'll do singing bowls so that you just receive, and like tapping into that where you just give yourself an opportunity for 1 hour to slow down. We also do yoga retreats, and like that's a whole week. So if you have the ability to like get away for a whole week, then we can really tap in really deep, and you come back from a vacation not needing another vacation, but just feeling really amazing.
Which is something that I think people always take away from vacation. I know when I go on vacation, I come from a family of 6 children. So when we go on vacation, it's like chaos. Like you're almost more stressed out than you would be if you were working. And so to have a vacation where you really just get to tap into yourself and spend that quality time with you makes it so much better.
Yeah, so you're tapping into slowing down, you're doing yoga, we're always somewhere on the beach. Like next year we have space for Costa Rica, we're going to Baja, we're going to Tulum. All nourishing, like 3 nourishing meals a day. So you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you just have to show up, participate, receive, relax, take a nap, journal, and connect with other people in a really mindful way.
And so if people are interested in participating in any of the great things that you offer here, whether it's the massage from Carmen or whether it's doing one of the classes and experiencing whatever it is, how can they do so?
So our website is anahatayogaco.com, or you could just call us. We use the MindBody app. So if you've used that, people use it all over the country. You can sign up for classes and workshops, or just text the studio and you'll reach me directly. So.
And how many classes are you guys offering weekly right now?
Right now we're offering about 11 classes weekly, but we offer many more. So like I said, we're doing like the Shaw class. So that's on the schedule right now. We do a lot of workshops Friday night, Saturday afternoons, Sunday afternoons. So really probably about 15 per week, just depending on what we're offering.
Thank you so much for giving us all this information, taking the time to meet with us, Chelsea. What you do is incredible here in Minturn, and you have such a beautiful space to do so.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Make sure that you check out Anahata and you find your inner zen, especially if maybe you've been stressed out with kind of the hustle and bustle that we have all summer long here in the Valley. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting cooler temperatures first thing this morning. 8 a.m. 50 degrees, high of 74, 40% chance of precipitation taking place throughout the course of today. It's going to be partly cloudy early this morning and then chance of afternoon showers. We are expecting west winds 5 to 15 miles an hour throughout the course of today. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that cloud coverage slowly increasing and then bringing us those showers later into the afternoon, which we could desperately use. And Claire Noble just got into the studio and she's going to give you the reasons why here in just a moment. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm. 90 degrees in Denver, a little bit of cloud coverage, mostly sunny skies. 74 in Vail, 76 in Avon. Increased chances of precipitation between Vail and Avon, decreasing a little bit as we make our way west towards Eagle. 77 degrees is the high there, 30% chance of precipitation. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 43 degrees is our overnight low, continuing with that 40% chance of rainfall. We are expecting to see that sunset just a little bit earlier as we approach fall and then fingers crossed winter, because now I'm really excited for it as we're going to start to see these cooler temperatures. 7:19 is when that sun is going to set. Now we are going to see winds shift directions a little bit, west-northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, increased chances of precipitation tomorrow with a 60% chance of moisture. That's going to continue into Thursday, decreasing just a little bit, and then it's going to continue to decrease as we approach the weekend. We are seeing those temperatures drop down into the 60s, and then you can see those overnight lows slowly starting to drop down into the 30s. We love to see these cooler temperatures roll our way, and we love to see this moisture, especially as we've been seeing all of that smoke in the sky. We want to thank Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. They always have so many great activities to keep you entertained. Now, let's make our way up to Beaver Creek and get you to the Villar Performing Arts Center with the TV8 Visitors Bureau. Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau, getting you in the know before you go. We're up here in the beautiful Beaver Creek, and if you are looking for activities to do, well, they've got an app that can guide you through everything you need. So you just have to download the Beaver Creek Village Guide, and it'll get you everything from restaurants and shopping to when activities and events are taking place. There are so many great activities always happening up here at the Beaver Creek resort, and one of them is the Vail Performing Arts Center. This is a great venue for you to go and enjoy so many incredible shows. It's going to be super easy to buy your tickets using the app, and we're going to show you how to get there. Once you buy your tickets to go enjoy the Vail Performing Arts Center, this is how you're going to get there from the covered bridge here in Beaver Creek all the way over there. Let's go. Once you make your way down to the Vail Performing Arts Center, you get to go inside and enjoy their 535-seat intimate venue where they do so many great shows. So make sure that you check it out and use the app to plan your entire trip up here in Beaver Creek. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you soon.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, and thank you for tuning back in. I'm here with Claire Noble, the Public Information Officer from Eagle County, and she's here to tell us a little bit about how to keep our air clean with this smoke and the wildfires rolling in. Claire, thanks so much for joining us. You look fantastic. Honestly,
Thanks.
It almost looks like someone dressed us.
Yeah,
to,
it looks like we're
match.
coordinating. Usually I coordinate with Gretchen, but you know, it's something about TV8 first thing in the morning.
It's just that intuitive nature.
Yeah,
we
so
already knew.
A lot of times when I come on here, I'm giving different information. I feel like some of it is, well, it's not the best information to get or the best news to get first thing in the morning. And I have a feeling if I keep this up, you guys are going to start calling me Calamity Claire because what I want to talk about is smoke. And we've actually been really fortunate in Eagle County this year because we haven't had a lot of wildfires in our area in Eagle County or even in Colorado. But that doesn't mean there's not a lot of fires that are burning out west.
Absolutely.
And so that smoke has the ability to travel really vast distances. And when it does that, it's not just a cosmetic issue of, oh, it's hazy out or it's smoky out. These are really tiny particles and they're really bad for your lungs. So out west, for instance, Idaho has a lot of fires going on right now. And one of those is the Moose Fire. It's over 125,000 acres burned so far. So just by contrast, for anybody who was around in 2020, we had the Grizzly Creek Fire in Glenwood Canyon that was devastating. that burned 32,000 acres. So you get a sense for the scale. There's also a very large fire burning in eastern Oregon, the Double Creek fire, also well over 100,000. And then there's a lot of other smaller fires as well. And so all of that smoke is traveling east right now. Most of it is tracking north of us, so we've been really fortunate. But last week we did see an uptick in the AQI. Right now our AQI is in the 30s, air quality index, so that tells us it's in the good range. So we're breathing really great air. Last week it was up in the 70s, still in the moderate range, but if you're somebody who has compromised lung function, it's not great for your lungs. So this is a do-it-yourself air cleaner. Now you can go out, Skylar, and buy an air cleaner if you would like, and pay, $800, $900.
Let someone else do it for me.
Those are, you go to Consumer Reports, and that's, their top-rated ones. And here's the thing. They're great they're great air cleaners. Their filters are going to cost you nearly $100 just to replace them. And what I've brought to you today is something you can do yourself, almost as good, still really good, and it's going to cost you less than $50. And actually, since it's the end of the summer, these box fans might even be on sale in a few places.
Clearance.
So a regular 20 by 20 box fan, and then a filter. And so we're looking at these higher rated filters. You can get a lower rated one if all you're thinking about trying to filter out is like pet dander. But if you want something that filters out smoke, you're going to need to get one of the higher rated ones that have a finer mesh to filter out those smoke particles.
Okay, and will the packaging always say like 10 might be the highest?
Yeah.
So that's like the smallest particles.
Yes.
And smoke specifically is.
Yeah, and it tells you on here, this is going to filter out smoke.
Okay.
So you can put one of these, and what they recommend is to put this in the middle of a room. So not in the window. A lot of people will put their fans in the window to try to suck in cooler air from outside. But if you're trying to filter the air, the recommendation
because once it's already in the room.
Yeah, you want to filter it through the fan. And so you can do this. Like I said, it's almost as good. And it's, for a lot of us, we don't have air conditioners. And so we've got our windows open to let that cool air in at night. But when that AQI starts to tick up, and again, like I said, right now our air quality is really good, but the winds could shift, the weather pattern could shift, and it could start pushing that air, that smoky air down into Colorado. Right now it's tracking Wyoming, Montana, South Dakota.
Okay. So this is more kind of preemptive, precautionary, and we do have kind of a low pressure system coming in with a little bit of precipitation. Do you think that will kind of safeguard us against the haze?
We were talking about that just yesterday. What we're hoping is that it actually pushes it a little bit farther north. Not great news for the Canadians, but yeah, to pushing it out, because it looks like that weather pattern's coming from the south, right? So it's going to hopefully push some of that smoky air a little bit farther north. But we're going to have this threat kind of hanging over us for as long as those fires are burning. Now, I did see that the short-range forecast for the Pacific Northwest shows that some cooler, moisture air is moving into that area, so hopefully that helps the firefighters out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, there are so many fires burning right now. I was actually in Yosemite last week, and Half Dome and El Capitan was all covered in smoke. It was this eerie kind of sight with the rock just like barely even visible from below. So this is a really serious issue. So I appreciate you kind of explaining this. Could you tell us where in Vail or Avon or Eagle we could pick up some of these?
Sure. I picked up this fan at Home Depot. You can the filter at the Home Depot. I think Ace Hardware out in kind of the gypsum area also probably carries fans. The box fan, I picked this up also at Home Depot, but again, Ace Hardware, Walmart all have these box fans.
I bet Target out in Frisco or...
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, it's the end of the summer, and these sort of things are typically going on sale at this time of year. And something else you made me think about when you were talking about this situation is we used to have like a fire season, but now they're thinking that we don't really have this like limited season of Memorial Day to Labor Day where that's fire season. Fires, because of the ridification of the southwestern United States, can pretty much happen anytime.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is more of a year-long issue that we can kind of
Right.
be
As we
ready
get
for.
warmer and drier, this threat, we're kind of vulnerable to wildfires.
And as you were saying, if the windows are closed, even if it's cold out, I mean, if this is just sitting in the living room, even with the windows closed, it'll still filter out that air. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, it's important.
Do I have time for one more thing?
Absolutely.
All right. So
Love to hear it.
shifting gears, a little bit more pleasant subject. You were just talking about some recent travel that you did in Wyoming.
Yeah, and
so,
I saw that you actually have done quite a bit yourself too. So yeah.
Actually, and I love flying out of the Eagle Airport. And one of the complaints that folks have, oftentimes locals have, is, hey, it's more expensive. Now, what I think is you have to factor in the 2+ hour drive to Denver,
Right.
the cost of parking, the whole hassle factor, the long lines, when you look at costs. But the Eagle Air Alliance has come up with the rebate again this year. It started yesterday. FlyEagleCounty.com is where you can get more information about it, but it's a rebate for people who buy travel in and out of the Eagle Airport. It has to be a round trip, one per customer as long as supplies last, but you can go and find out more about this rebate and fly out of the Eagle Airport. Super convenient. They've done a lot of upgrades recently with jetways. So,
And this applies to any flight out of Eagle Airport.
yep, as long as it starts in Eagle and ends, you come
Full
back,
round
trip. Yep,
okay.
you can get
so this
that.
could be for the whole family too. Is it per passenger or per
It is per
itinerary?
passenger. Yep.
Okay,
yeah.
terrific. Well, that'll
Absolutely.
definitely lighten the cost of a convenient local flight.
Yep. And then one other thing is Eagle County is always hiring. 2022 best place to work in Eagle County, and we just put up some seasonal jobs.
Okay.
So if you're somebody who has maybe shifted your employment status and you're no longer working full-time year-round, but maybe you're looking for something to do for the winter, we're looking for snow removal folks, and we're also looking for people to work as baggage handlers at the airport.
Okay. Well, I anticipate a little bit more traffic too with that rebate coming in.
Yeah.
So. I appreciate all that info, Claire. That's been so helpful. I'm sure that people are going to be breathing easier and flying more locally. Thanks so much for heading in. And back to you guys.
Good morning, Vail.
Intros and outros are always kind of
The
like
mountains
the
are a
hardest.
place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in at Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or thescoreboardnation.com. We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
I told you that we were going to introduce you to a fur friend that maybe you needed to bring home. And if you need some good giggles, well then Clyde has got you covered. And we've got Rhiannon Rowe joining us from the Eagle County Animal Shelter with Clyde. Good morning, Rhiannon.
Good morning.
He is very vocal.
He's very excited.
He's very excited. He's so cute. How old is he?
He's around 3 months.
Oh, yeah, and you're just talking. You're just talking. Hi. Oh, hello. Yep. Oh, hello. Yep. Okay. This is what I live for in the morning. Oh my goodness, he is so cute. And where did you guys get him from?
He just came to us from Houston with his sister Bonnie, and so he's going to be going up for adoption today.
Oh.
And yeah, he's a good boy. We're learning how to walk on a leash, and obviously we're learning how to be on camera. So
we're learning how to relax maybe just a little bit, maybe not. He looks like he has some kind of black lab in him.
I think so, yeah. His sister is tricolor, so he's definitely a mix, but yeah, he's got those labby kind of qualities, and you know, he just wants to please everyone. He wants to play.
Oh, you're so close. You're so close. You got it. You got it. We got you. There you go. Oh man, he is so cute. And the best part about adopting a dog from you guys is they're gonna come up to date on all of their shots. They're gonna come spayed and neutered. Oh yes, and I'm just getting hit in the face. I'll take this. So,
yes, he's also microchipped too. So yeah, he's ready to go to his forever home.
Hi, you are so wild. Yes, you are. I kind of love it. I think Beatrice would really love this, you know? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And so if people are interested in adopting him, what's the best way for them to do so?
Yeah, they can come by our shelter. We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 until 3. You can check him out on our website. We've got all the photos, information about him, plus all the other dogs and cats we have up for adoption. So yeah, come down and meet him, because obviously he's a lot of fun.
He is a lot of fun, and this would be great for a house with like little kids who are absolutely full of energy too, because then they'll all be tired.
Yes.
Everyone will be nice and worn out. And so let's talk about some of the other pets that you have. Although Clyde is so adorable and just a ton of fun to have around, you guys do have cats. You've got little dogs, you've got big dogs, and do you have a big influx? Have you guys just gotten a lot of puppies in recently?
We did, actually. So yeah, starting today and tomorrow, keep an eye on our website, because we do have a lot of new ones coming up for adoption. We have a lot of kittens that are coming up for adoption. So we are full house right now.
Which means that you can have so many forever friends. And look at this. How could you not want to bring this to your house? A small puppy filled with destruction.
Give him 20 minutes, he'll be passed out.
Yeah, I know, right? This is temporary. I love you, but you can't bite my face. You can lick my face, but biting is not my forte, okay? Thank you. He is so cute. And his little sister, is the sister a little bit more calm?
You know, they play and they play and they play, and then they definitely both just pass out. So
Like,
they have that
that's
same
it.
energy level, but they definitely, you know, will relax when they need to. I think he's just very excited today.
There's a lot happening, and he's chewing on this leash, and he's bucking, and he just like doesn't know what to do with himself.
No.
I get it. I would be this excited too if I were you. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, you're wild. You have so much energy. Yeah, I know. I know. We should just calm down a little bit. He's so cute. He was talking the entire time he was out in the green room, just like making his presence known. He's gonna be such a big dog too. Look at the size of his paws.
Yeah, he's going to be a big boy. He's going to be a good mountain buddy. He's going to be able to go out and hikes with you, and you know, go swimming and go to the dog park. So he's going to be the ultimate Colorado dog.
The ultimate Colorado dog, and clearly because he came with a sister, he's going to be good. You're going to roll right off there. He's going to be good with other dogs.
Oh yes, he has puppy playtime with all of his friends at the shelter every day, and so he definitely gets lots of interactions with other friends.
And then, of course, my favorite question, if people are not ready to open their home to a dog right now, he's ready, then people can always come and volunteer with you guys and just get to spend some time with the great animals, whether it's the dogs or the cats, just to give them a little extra love. I know.
Yes, absolutely. All of our information to get started is on our website. It's eaglecounty.us. You can give us a call. We can kind of, you know, walk you through the first steps. But yeah, we always need volunteers to come and play with these knuckleheads. Yeah.
And bring some donations. And you guys just recently did an outreach to the community asking for some donations. And the drawback from it was amazing.
We have such a great community. We're so fortunate to be out here. I mean, it's just amazing.
He's so cute. Look at him just like jumping all over and getting,
come here, a jumping bean.
Yeah, you're just a wild little man, huh? It's hard to be a puppy. I can only imagine the life that you live. Oh, he's going to be so big. He's already so heavy. Now let's talk a little bit about the adoption process. If you are interested or someone is interested in bringing Clyde or Bonnie home, what's the process like if they're renting or if they own their own home?
Yeah, if you're renting, just think about before you come in, talk to your landlord, let them know what you're thinking about doing. We do need to call your landlord before you take home a new pet, or if you have your copy of your lease, you can bring that in as well. If you have any other pets in the home or you have a family, bring them to the shelter too. We want to make sure everybody meets the puppy or the kitten, and just that it's a good fit for everyone in the family.
Oh, there you go. Is that the nice spot? That's what got you nice and relaxed, is me scratching your ear. Now you're upside down. You're very cute. You're going to be a lot of fun for someone. I feel like he's going to be the perfect adventure dog where you can like ski with him, you can hike with him, you could paddleboard with him, you can do basically whatever.
I can't wait for him to see snow for the first time.
Oh my gosh, it's always so cute when they get to see snow for the first time. I know. And he's available today. And so when does Bonnie go up for adoption?
She'll probably go home to be ready tomorrow. She was spayed just yesterday. So, and their adoption fee is $150. So they are, they're going to be ready.
They're going to be ready. And then any updates on Mavis and her progress with her training? Because Mavis is a little deaf dog that we helped you guys. We brought her on, and then she found a home.
Yes.
And she was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's living the life, man. I mean, she goes camping, she goes hikes, she just does everything. And she's incredible the way that her owners have trained her, and she just fits right in with her family.
She reminds me of a gremlin if you feed them after midnight.
You a gremlin?
Just like a little monster when he goes upside down and his ears get all nice and big. And so what are you guys anticipating for full growth for him?
Oh gosh, that's a tough question.
I
would say
look at these
definitely
look at these
over 50, maybe 60 pounds. Yeah. But I've been wrong in the past, so don't take my word for it.
Well, I mean, it happened. And then you guys just had a little dog who had no teeth, who was 9 years old, who I almost brought home. Did he find a home?
Bam Bam did find a home, and he's living the life. So yeah, he's in and around the county. So maybe you'll see him.
Okay, good. Well, he didn't come to my home, so I'm a little bit sad about it, but I am happy that he found his forever
There'll
home.
be other toothless chihuahuas, I'm sure.
You call me first. You call me first, so that way it's not Gretchen who's like, do you want this dog? And I'm like, yeah, let's get that dog. Rhiannon, thank you so much for coming in. One more time, if people are interested in coming in and meeting Clyde himself, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you guys?
970-328-3647. Check out our website, or we're located in Eagle, right past the fairgrounds.
Clyde, come here. Let's give him one more glorious shot. Make sure that you check out the Eagle County Animal Shelter, and that way you can bring Clyde home as your forever friend, and you can have the most, literally the best love ever, because I can't even do this right now. Make sure that you go and you meet Clyde, because he's absolutely adorable. And check out the Eagle County Animal Shelter in case you want any other forever friends to come home with you. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I couldn't get enough of Clyde, and I don't think you could either. So he's going to do the weather with me. We are expecting quite a bit of precipitation throughout the course of today. 50 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 74. Nice pointing there. Yeah, you do a good job. That's nice. 40% chance of moisture, partly cloudy skies early this morning, chance of afternoon showers, west winds 5 to 15 miles an hour throughout the day. So as we take a look at Vail by the hour, we will see that cloud coverage slowly increase, and then we will expect that precipitation later into the afternoon. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for that moisture. All right, I'm putting him down. He's getting heavy. We are expecting to see that moisture come our way, 40% chance, like I said, and that cloud coverage is slowly going to increase. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see more moisture come our way, 60% chance of precipitation on Wednesday, continuing into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then we will expect that sunshine by Sunday. It is going to be a great week to soak up that sunshine while we have it, but also enjoy that precipitation as it comes our way, and especially because we are seeing this smoke, and it has been a very busy show this morning. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. Skylar, thanks so much for coming in, spending the morning with us, and seeing kind of the chaos that takes place.
It's been my pleasure. I got to meet Clyde. Are you kidding me?
You get to meet Clyde. Me too. I've got his moisture all over my face right now. Speaking of a little bit of
precipitation. Hey, well, that'll help with the haze.
It'll help with the haze. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be here live from 7 to 8, and we can't wait to see you.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh,